Okay, moving right along, we're looking at the reasons why you might do all of the stuff that we talked about in the first few videos. And what we have here is section 2 called Federal Award Information. And this is about money. This is what your agency would get if you got this award. So it gives you some information here that there are $30 million allocated to this to be spread around 25 awards. So that's you can do the math on that. The maximum amount that you can get per year is $900,000. So that seems like a lot of money. You've got at least $250,000 per budget period. And so the average projected award amount is $575,000, which is per budget period. So that means that they're expecting some to be at the higher end and some to be at the lower end. The anticipated project start date is the end of September 2015. The length of this grant would be for 3 years, 36 months, with 3 12-month periods. So if you got $900,000 per budget period, that would be $2.7 million for the 3 years. And if you were at the award floor, it would be $750,000 for the entire 3 years. So that's important information. As you're designing your program, you have to keep in mind how much it's going to cost, right? So you can't design a Cadillac of a program or a BMW if all you have is Ford-level funding. Then there are naturally, if they don't have the money, then they cannot give it to you. Okay. There's other issues here that you need to be aware of, and different states have different amounts of award ceiling. So that's very important information. Everybody has the same floor, but different states and territories have different maximums. So you've got Florida with $900,000, Indiana with $800,000, Texas and Virginia are among the highest, again with $900,000 per year, and all the other ones have just $250,000 per year. And then there's eligibility information, so you know how much you could get, but then you also have to know if you're eligible, and this is a long list. It's pretty standard, including county government, city government, independent school districts, nonprofits having 501c3 status with the IRS, nonprofits without the 501c3 status, higher education, whether private or public, and local affiliates of national organizations and small businesses. So that's all important information to have before you consider writing this. There's other issues here. Part 3, we've got cost sharing is not required. This is important. You need to have a DUNS number, and if you don't have a DUNS number, it takes a while to get that. Plan ahead, it says. You also have to be active in the SAM registration. If you don't know what that is, obviously you need to look that up, and it can take 2 weeks or so to get that. So anyway, these are all things that are important. Starting at the bottom of page 9, it tells you how you can be disqualified, like by asking for too much money, if you don't submit it on time. And notice it says 11:59 p.m. On or after 12 a.m., that means you're late. So that's important to keep the time and the date involved. You have additional disqualification factors which you don't want to be a part of. Alright, so that's the end of this short video talking about what's in it for you in terms of the funding and how to be disqualified.